She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful Aquarius. I'm Trini, and welcome to your general tarot reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May. We're going to take a look at overall energy and spiritual guidance. I'll lay a Celtic cross spread for you. We'll also look at love, money, and career, and we'll close with a spirit animal card. Please keep in mind that the messages you'll hear are general, so take what resonates. And before I start pulling all your cards, I love to play a healing tone to help you relax and also to raise your vibration and make sure that you're open to receive all of the wonderful messages that universe has for you. Messages of love, peace, power, protection, and healing. So beautiful, Aquarius, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Aquarius, let's get into it and see what message Divine has for you. Also, I will link above a video to my new ASMR channel. If that's something that you like, then go ahead and click and subscribe. But if not, that's okay. I'm just excited about it, so I wanted to share it in my May tarot readings. Alright, so let's see what divine message we have for you, Aquarius. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck because this is all about you going through something that you feel like it's taken you through the ringer. You feel like it has taken so much effort to get through this phase, okay? So I feel like for some of you, you've been letting go of something. You may have walked away from either a relationship or a career, and it has just seemed like the period of adjustment into your next phase has felt very challenging. And so Divine is saying to hold on. The end of this cycle is approaching, and May is all about you stepping into the next part of your journey, okay? So it's going to be really beautiful. I feel like I'm laying your Celtic cross spread now, but I feel like you've really been through a lot that has required your focus and your strength. And when I say focus, I mean focusing on self-love. It's taken a lot of self-love for you to get to where you are right now. And Divine is saying to keep doing that. The reason why you have gone through so much difficulty is so that you could learn to love yourself on that level that is so deep and so strong that nothing can shake it. Nothing can take you away from that that confidence that you're gaining. So that's going to boost you and help you to move into your next phase. Okay, that sense of self-love that you've been generating. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself for your healing, and you are manifesting that healing right now as we speak. All right, so let's see here what messages Divine has for you, beautiful Aquarius. Okay, for your current situation, you have Knight of Michael, which is Knight of Swords. Okay, so it is time to move on. I feel like this is about you moving quickly from one stage to another. I feel like you felt sort of stagnated in the past, but you're going to notice a lot of movement. It's going to feel like things are just changing. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of change in May, but it is going to be for the best. And Divine is just asking that you trust that the changes that you experience, that you're walking into in this new month, trust that those changes are truly for you. It might not look like that at the beginning of a new situation. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be entering a new relationship. For some of you, you're going to be embarking on a new creative endeavor. And so when we begin things, sometimes it looks really difficult. It looks sort of hopeless, or you don't have the full complete picture or vision. But that's okay, because the vision is coming, okay? But yeah, lots of movement. And then for your current conflict, you've got Three of Gabriel, which is Three of Wands. So this change that's happening in your life, these new experiences that you're going to be walking into, they are going to require planning. I feel like what could be a conflict is confidence, okay? Because that is such an important aspect of our planning when we enter a new phase of our lives, is that confidence to know that even when it doesn't look clear, okay? When you look at your future and it doesn't look crystal clear, you can't figure it all out yet, you don't have all the answers yet, okay? We never do. That's the thing, we never have all the answers, right? But you have yourself, you have your experience, you have your gifts, your talents. And so divine is saying to depend on that and have confidence in the fact that you are ready for this new endeavor, for this new experience, okay? For your bases, you have Eight of Michael. So this is all about you being confident in your decision to leave something that did not serve you, for you to see things from a positive point of view. With Eight of Michael, with Eight of Swords, we're being called to really see things for what they truly are and not what we think they might be, as far as like looking at things from a negative perspective. So you're really learning to see your life, to see your future from a positive perspective. And sometimes that takes work, because things can look negative sometimes, but you're being challenged right now, okay, by your higher self. Your higher self is like, I know you can do it. I know you can see things from a positive perspective and have confidence in yourself, okay? For your past, you have Nine of Ariel, which is Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like there was some fulfillment that came to you in the form of prosperity. Now, this could have been spiritual prosperity or financial prosperity. I feel like for most of you, it was a spiritual experience. So you may have recently noticed that you have grown in a certain area. I feel like that's your thing right now, Aquarius. You are looking back over your recent past and you're like, yeah, I've done really well, you know, and you have. So see that prosperity, okay? You may have had a recent manifestation, okay? This is about dreams being fulfilled. And so know that if you have not felt that yet, you will very soon. Okay, because something is becoming manifest for you right now as we speak. For your present, you have solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise. This is the Temperance card, okay? Self-control and patience. So know that as you're experiencing change, and what's coming through is that if you notice chaos, if you see chaos, if you see change, know that you have the ability right now to be very stable throughout that change, okay? You have the ability to be patient and to see things from an objective standpoint, and to really say, you know what? Before I make a decision regarding which direction I'm going to go in, I'm going to look at what's happened in the past. I'm going to consider everything. I'm going to consider what I want. I'm going to connect with my higher self. Like, you're doing all of that because you're really making wise decisions at this time, okay? For your future, you have Queen of Gabriel, Queen of Wands, and this is, okay, so here's the thing. Queen of Wands is like that boss type energy. I gotta say it like that, like boss. You a boss, okay? But it's like taking charge and really saying, this is where I am, this is who I am, and I'm good. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of how far I've come. That's what you're saying, Aquarius. And so, yeah, it says you can do anything right now. So you're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy because you've been through it. So now you can be like, hey, I'm brushing that dirt off and I'm saying, I'm here for it. And so you're really ready. You're coming into a new level of confidence. And I feel like that's something that you've been lacking, is confidence, but you are developing that because of what you've been through. And so that's the gift. That's the gift of the struggle, is that once you get beyond that struggle, you can say, but I'm still standing. I am here. Okay, and so you're here, Aquarius. All right, for your power, you have the Emperor. I see this as like success with business. I see this as financial stability, but not just financial stability. It is financial stability that is manifesting as a result of your emotional growth and your emotional maturity. You have been through so much. And, you know, on a very cosmic level, you are here, Aquarius, to let people know that it's okay to be themselves, that it's okay to be unique, it's okay to be different, and to step out of your zone. But sometimes, or many times in your life, you have stepped out of your safe zone in order to really display that true Aquarian nature, where it's like you're who you truly are and you're not afraid to be different. And it's been difficult, it's been hard, right? Because it's never easy in this society to say, all right, I'm different. But your power right now is the Emperor, because you have earned it, and that's stability. And that Emperor in you is saying, I'm here, I am who I am, I've been through what I've been through, and I will make no apologies for the unique, beautiful being that I am. Okay, so that's a wonderful energy that you're stepping into. Ashe. All right, for the people around you, you have the Wheel. So there's somebody around you who's going through the same old ish that they have always gone through. And I want you to be very careful with this, because you know, a lot of times the Wheel is about fortune. I don't see it in this case for this person around you. I feel like it's one person. I feel like it's somebody that you've butt heads with. I feel like it's somebody whose energy is not on point. They are a vampire, and they may return to you. I'm seeing like a Knight of Cups sort of energy, where they're coming back, or they're thinking about you, or they're thinking about coming back, and it's the same old, okay? It's the same old story. I'm getting that Toni Braxton song. It's just another sad love song, racking my brain like crazy. So it's like another sad love song, and they may make apologies, they may come back and beg, they may come back and wrap their same old ish in a different, you know, gift paper, and it looks different, but really on the inside it's the same thing. So divine is saying to step away and to continue to focus on you. So in May, you may find that you're presented with the opportunity to receive someone in your circle, or to accept someone who has disappointed you in the past. They've proven to you that they don't have your best interest at heart, but they're going to come with that, you know, that sorry, sappy love song. And it might not be a romantic partner, it could be family, but it's like, it's the same old thing. It just sounds different. You know, it's just a little different twist to the story. But, you know, you have other things to focus on. For your hopes and fears, you have 8 of Raphael, which is 8 of Cups, and that's about leaving. And you know what? That's so funny, because when I looked at your basis for 8 of Michael, I first started talking about it like it was 8 of Cups, because that's what I saw. And so I didn't even pay attention to that, but that's for your hopes and fears. So I feel like There is a fear that you have about a relationship that you have parted ways from, like not going the way that you want it to. And Divine is saying that if you walked away, then that was to protect yourself, and you should never regret that. Don't regret your past decisions to walk away from someone, because you made that decision based on the guidance from your higher self, and it was on point. So you don't have to doubt that. You did the right thing. For your outcome, you've got Epiphany, which is Hermit. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. And first and foremost, be a light to yourself. Okay? So I see you nurturing yourself. Take any opportunities to be in solitude as just that, solitude, not as loneliness, because sometimes it's easy to feel like, oh, I'm all alone, I'm not, with other people. And that's the thing, Aquarians, you can be social, but it's also very important for you to connect with that spiritual aspect of your energy, and that is best nurtured at this time through solitude. So if you're not out there and doing everything with everybody and on and popping with your social engagements, then don't worry about that. That's okay. May might not be the social month for you, but it's okay, because it's going to be about your continued spiritual growth, and that's the most important thing, Aquarius. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move into love. Let's take a look and see what message Spirit has for you. Okay, so you've got, so this is referring to a past breakup. This is something like a relationship that you walked away from. It's something that you decided was not for you, and you may have been like missing it a little bit. You may have been feeling like, in many parts of the world right now, it's springtime, so people are coming together. It's warmer outside, and so you might be feeling like socializing, and you're like, missing it a little bit. But Divine is saying that, okay, yeah, all right. I'm pulling some clarifying cards. So let's see what Divine. Okay, Ashe, Spirit is speaking. All right, so for the conflict, you've got Queen of Pentacles. I see that within love, there is a desire to achieve balance between your desire for a relationship and your desire for things to be right within. Okay, so you might be feeling like, okay, I want to date, I want to get out there, I want to get to know people, but I also want to focus on myself and make sure that I'm good. Okay. Now, what universe is bringing through is that, okay, for your lesson, you've got 8 of Swords. This is the second time, because Divine is saying that, let's see, you had 8 of Swords before as well. Where was that? Yep, 8 of Michael. Okay, so 8 of Swords twice. So Divine is saying that things really are better than they seem. You may be looking at things from a very negative perspective. Universe is saying that you have such a close connection with your higher self that there is nothing you need to worry about. It just might feel like it sometimes. That's a test. Are you going to push through that and say, I got this, and move forward? Okay, so that's what is important right now. For your outcome, you've got 9 of Wands. I really see that as that negative energy from the past, where you had that 8 of Cups, where you were walking away. You were like, no, this is not for me. You were right. It was not for you. They might come back and say, oh, I'm so sorry, or, oh, I didn't mean this, or, baby, I love you. But, that 9 of Wands. And 9 of Wands is so beautiful, because this is about us learning our boundaries after we've been through that craziness. It's like, so Knight of Wands is about you stepping into your place where you're like, you are not afraid to set your boundaries and to stick to them and uphold them. But you didn't just get there because it was like, you know, some kind of frou-frou magic thing. No, you got to this place where you are able to set your boundaries and stick to them because you've been through it. And you know what it feels like to be crushed. And, you know, emotionally and energetically. So you're not going through that anymore. You're saying, no, thank you. I know that I am better than that. And I'm going to keep it moving. Great. So for money and career, you've got, okay, health. So when this card comes up, I want you to get your checkups. I want you to get your tests and all of that done. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure that you're looking at, like you're putting yourself first. You're putting your health first, okay? So go outside, get your physical activity. I feel like you've been putting forth the effort to do that, so just continue to do that. And what that's going to do is inspire you to put yourself first in every area, not just physically, but also with your career. And I feel like with some sort of partnership or opportunity, you are going to make better choices with your finances and your career and within this opportunity if you are taking good care of your health, your physical health, okay? There is a direct correlation, okay? Trust me. There is a direct correlation. So as you take better care of your physical health, you are going to be more motivated to do the things that are right for you financially. Okay, I'm laying some clarifying cards for conflict, lesson, and outcome. Okay, so for, wow. So this is for the conflict for money and career. So I feel like this is Eight of Cups yet again. That's about leaving an emotional connection or leaving. In this case, it could be leaving something that didn't serve you. This could be that job that you walked away from, that career that you walked away from, where you were like, you know what? The money was cool, but what I got in exchange was not. The stress was not worth it. The extra hours with little pay, that wasn't worth it. So you made a choice to leave something that perhaps had a financial payoff, but it was impacting your health. And I feel like that's why that health card came up, where divine is saying congratulations for what you did, because you know what, when you made that sacrifice, you added years onto your life. Because if you are sitting around stressed out and not knowing, you know, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? Because I only have this number of hours and I can't get it all done. What am I going to do? And pulling your hair. No, that's not the way to live. So you made a choice to leave something that was not for you. And divine is saying that that's good. That's good. Okay. For your lesson, you've got Ace of Wands. This is about energy. This is about renewed passion and energy. So divine is saying that what's coming to you is a renewed sense of energy and passion, and you are getting new ideas, new ways are being downloaded for you to really activate your passion and to walk in the way of your soul's true path and purpose. Okay. And then for your outcome, you have Tower. So this is a good Tower though. This is about shaking things up so that the change that's needed happens, right? Sometimes what we need is change. Sometimes what we need is a little shake up. And so I feel like this is a good Tower. This is a cleansing Tower. And this is a Tower that will ultimately end or result in abundance and prosperity, okay? But sometimes we got to shake things up a little bit in order to get things moving in the right direction. So if you notice some changes happening, if you notice that things feel a little bit topsy-turvy, it's okay. It's just temporary. It's taking you in the direction that's needed for you to prosper, okay? And I feel like it will be related to a passion. So you may notice that there's a new opportunity for something, but it feels like it's going to require some change, or there might be a change to your schedule. It might be something that you haven't been comfortable with in the past, but your higher self is pushing you to really step out of your comfort zone and try something new. So that's what I'm seeing there. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna close with a spirit animal card. I love these cards. You have the rabbit, and that's so cool because we saw quick changes, fast changes, right? We saw that. So you got that with the tower. You also had that with, oh goodness, you had the wheel. You had a lot of oh yeah, the Knight of Michael, Knight of Swords. That's what it was. Quick change. Okay, so because of the changes that you're going through, universe is saying that you are being supported by the spirit animal of the rabbit. We know that they move quickly, right? If you watch them, they're so cute. And they do move quickly. But look, okay, so you've got opportunity, birth, and creativity. Okay. You're being guided to clean out your mental closet. I like that. Release emotional baggage and find your inner child and design your life your way. That's what that's your path, Aquarius. You're here to do things your way, no matter what. Okay, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You're original, you're unique. Open your eyes, mind, and heart to the opportunities around you and stay in one spot long enough to appreciate this moment. So that is the thing about the bunny, you know, it moves so quickly, but stay in one spot long enough to at least enjoy it and to commemorate it and to commemorate yourself and your progress, okay? All right, Aquarius, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.